Hey, what's going on, guys? It's host of JBK On Air, Jimmy Kennedy, and we have over 140 episodes so far in the archives. So I've noticed I've told a lot of other people's stories, and you haven't heard a ton of mine. And one thing that I wanted to talk to you about is Tim Walz being nominated for Vice President of the United States, and the culmination of that, him being brought to the Democratic National Convention, and his son Gus Walz being so moved by the whole moment of his father being nominated for that position that he was moved to tears with the pride that he had in his heart for his father. And I just wanted to say, as someone who idolizes their father and tries to bring some of the qualities that he had for his art into what I do now, Gus, it's exactly what the country needs to see. You're changing hearts and minds by invoking that emotion. And I understand it, man. There was a time when my dad was a singer, musician on a stage like that, and I said, "That's my dad." I know exactly what Gus felt in that moment. He was proud of his dad. And for the folks that are criticizing that, I wish you had one day of the kind of love I got from my father, and clearly the love that Gus has gotten from Tim. Is our side better? No, not necessarily. But to criticize a young man like Gus Walz, who's only 17 years old, has a disability, and who knows, his father could potentially be the vice president of the United States. He's probably thinking to himself, my dad's going to change the world. And he's trying to change hearts and minds and actually has the power to do so. So for him to be moved to tears with pride for his father, I don't blame him at all. And for the people that criticize him, again, one of the first things that told me Trump was not the right person to be president of the United States was when he mocked a reporter on live television. He did that on CNN. And if he does that on live television, what does he do in private? And we know some of that too, based on the information I've gathered with Noel Castler and others talking about him. Again, our side, it doesn't isn't even saying that we have all the answers. But if you're looking at based on emotion, the party to join, maybe you want to join the side where a son is moved to tears because he's so proud of his father. You're going to be proud of Tim too. And Gus, a message to you and your family. I know exactly what it feels like to be proud of your father like that. And you're going to help a lot of men understand that crying isn't a weakness. It actually makes you better and makes you stronger in time. So, folks, please understand we are at a critical point in this election cycle. Getting close to 70 days left. I'm not exactly sure how many are left, but uh, document the fact that we are getting closer and closer. Check your registration and make sure you have a plan on November 5th. Vote blue for democracy, for hope, for joy to come back. We need it now in the world more than ever. So until next time, have a great day and a better tomorrow.